me a big body Benz. We touching paper for real niggas rapping pretend.
Hey guys, good morning, or here it's morning. I've been up since 5. And I just wanted to get this video out of the way. This is my drawer for all my palettes. A lot of what you see here are the palettes that I've made with my Coastal Scents, my Morphe, my, who else did I order from? A lot of single sets. Oh goodness, now I'm drawing a blank. And a lot of things I have depotted. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take everything out and I'll go through what I want to keep, what I'm going to give away. But more than likely I'm not going to give any of these away because these are the palettes that I made. And I really like to do like dupe palettes when new palettes come out to see if I need to buy anything, or I could just make the palette myself. Why is this one turned over? So this is e.l.f. What the heck else did I have? I have, oh, Morphe. I had some single Morphes, a lot of Coastal Scents. Coastal Scents right now is actually having their 99-cent hot pot sale, and I feel like I need some more. Like, these are all singular palettes that I have made. So I'm just going to take all these out, and then as we put them back through, we'll see what we want to keep and what we want to get rid of. Okay, so the drawer is empty. I actually have some more palettes on the side here, but we'll go through them after. That's my lips drawer. I want to say I have one more, but I'll look for that after. So this is where I keep the majority of my palettes. We will start with what's here on top. This is the Kardashian Beauty Touch Tones. I actually really like this palette. It was really, really pretty, but I don't necessarily need it because I have so many others. So I'll actually end up passing this one on to my sister. I have another one here too. This is the Touch Tones Gradient Eye Color Set. What color is this? Doesn't matter. It's the blues. I'll end up passing this one on as well. They do swatch really pretty. I don't know. I liked them, but I know I have palettes that have something similar, so may as well use those. This is blush. We'll keep that. We'll put that to the side. Okay, so I have a Morphe palette here. This is the 28F. I've used this a couple of times, 28F Morphe. I'm going to hold on to this for now. I'm going to see if I can compare it to something else. If I have something else, I'll end up passing it on to my sister. This is the Morphe 350. I am going to keep this one. I'm going to hang on to this just to do if I need some comparisons. Actually, that's actually a smart video right there. Comparison. So I'm going to keep on to this. You saw one of my palettes was broken, or one of the pans was broken in the palette. So I'm actually going to put this back in the protective bubble. I hate when my palettes break. Bothers my soul. So here's another one. I used to use this. If anybody knows this, this is like the old school original packaging for BH Cosmetics. This is the 120 color palette. It's the first edition. I used this like crazy when I first started YouTube. Oh my gosh. I feel as though that they haven't gone bad. I haven't used this palette in a while, but they didn't go bad when I was using them. I sanitize often, so I'll spray the whole palette down with the alcohol. I do it twice. I actually want to hold on to this. This has sentimental value. I love it. This one I picked up not too long ago. This is the BH Cosmetics 88 color palette. Let me see. I might be able to throw this one. or give this one to Shay. I think I could give this one to her. This one's this one's really, really pretty. I think this is perfect for her for doing makeup. She has good transition colors here if she wants to deepen up anything. You have highlight shades or transitional shades. So I think this is actually one that I can pass on and know she'll get some use out of. So that's another one for her. Uh-oh. One's the 26 color palette. This one I used and abused a whole bunch. As you can see, very well loved. I actually still really love this palette. You can actually travel with this and have a lot of looks made from this. So I'm actually going to keep this one. I like this one as well. I have another 120 color eyeshadow palette. This one is the second edition. This one I used a lot too. I don't know if you can tell, a lot of those colors are. Okay, so for this palette as well, I use this. Oh, sorry, Bubba. Sorry, Papa. I use this one. I like this one a lot too. This one has a lot of shades in it. So this one's really, really pretty. I like this one as well. This one was great when I was going on like gigs and stuff to bring. If you bring this one and you could bring your first edition and then have a good all mattes palette, you're pretty much set for any eye look that you have to do. I'm gonna hang on to this one as well. Okay, so another thing that will go back in the drawer is, no, that's a concealer palette. My Galaxy shadow palette. I love this. This is Galaxy Chic 18 color eyeshadow palette, big shadows from BH Cosmetics. I really like this one as well. Has a pretty good mirror in it too. I don't want to blind you, but I was using these quite often. I really love them. One shadow broke here, but that's okay. This is a really, really nice palette too. Uh-oh, Denny's crying. Hold on. Now, this is a Shea Moisture palette. This is eye, lip, and cheek. I don't think I've ever used this. I might have swatched it, but I don't think I've ever used it. Yeah. So I actually should bring this to the top of my pile and see if I can work something out. But that's what it looks like. The colors are pretty nice. They're muted, very earth tones. And they have the names of everything. It includes 8 mineral eyeshadows, 1 Shea Butter Tinted Matte Balm, a mineral blush, and applicators. So I'm gonna put this in the beginning and see how I like it. Pacifica Beauty. This is the Pacifica Natural Minerals Solar Complete Color Mineral Palette. I actually was sent this for the Pacifica Muse Challenge, and this is actually pretty nice. As you can see, I use them quite often as well. They're really pretty. The only thing that I hate is the packaging. It's so thick, like literally for no reason. It's storybook thick for those amount of shadows. But I do like these, so I'll keep this as well. Ah, man, I gotta get rid of some stuff here. I have 2 pastel gauze. This is Kat Von D. I use these every once in a while. I only use one, so I kind of have to open both to see which one I use. But this one was limited edition. I really love this. From now on, I made a pact to myself that instead of waiting to see reviews on all the Kat Von D stuff, since it's vegan, it's cruelty free, and I know I love Kat Von D, you guys know that. I'm just going to pick up all the limited edition palettes from now on. I feel like that's what I just need to do, because what happens is I say I'm going to order, forget to order, and then things sell out, limited quantity, and they just never come back. So I'm keeping both of these. Kat Von D is literally my favorite person ever. I love her so much. This is also the Pacifica Power of Love coconut infused eyeshadows. Why don't I just get rid of this box? But that's what it looks like. Very pretty. This was the Missy Lynn eyeshadow and big highlighter palette from BH Cosmetics. This was also another one that was a limited edition, and I actually really like this. I was using this like day in and day out for a long time, so I'm going to keep on to this. Her lipsticks that she made with BH Cosmetics are some of my favorite. So I'm going to keep that. I have Styly Style Cosmetics here. This one is a Precious Metals palette. This is really pretty too as well. I've made a video with them. And this is the Classic Matte palette. I'm going to be saving this one as well. These are both really good palettes. Nice and thin profile, so if you do want to travel with them, you can. Don't think you can't. I also have the Alchemist palette. This is another one of my favorites. I try to keep everything in my boxes like you can see, but look how pretty. And this doesn't even do it justice, because in the pan they pretty much just look like white, but each one has a color. There's a pink, a green, a blue, and like a purplish color. So I love them. My favorite. My sister actually uses her palette almost every day, so this is one I will be keeping. I wonder if I could put this to the front. If you hear that tapping, that's Denny's chair. His little bouncer is vibrating for him to go to sleep. Probably my talking's not helping him, but... Aw, did you hear me say your name, handsome? Yeah? Okay, so I have the Wet n Wild palette. This is a Comfort Zone. This is the old packaging. The new packaging, I believe, comes with 10 different shadows. This one's the old packaging. I still use this. This is one of my favorite colors. These two on the bottom are two of my favorite colors ever. I did a video using this a long time ago. But I'm going to keep on to this one too. Man, I feel like I'm not getting rid of anything. This is like more of an organization instead of declutter. Is another Kardashian Beauty shadow palette. I'll just pass this one on to Shayna as well. This one's a nude tones. I think she'll get a lot of use out of this. So that's for her. I also have the NYX Avant Pop palette. I've never even opened this one, so I should put this in the beginning of the drawer to make sure I use that soon. I have, this is one of the OGs too. This is Walking on Eggshells from Wet n Wild. I like this one as well, but you know what? I kind of think I should just pass this on because I have so many palettes. Yeah, I'll give this one to Shayna. She'll use this one too. This one is actually a custom-made Kiko Cosmetics that I made in store. I don't even know how many years ago. I'm going to hang on to this one as well. This is NYX Cosmetics, what is this, Dusk Till Dawn. I used to have the other one as well, and I gave that one to Shayna. This one's okay. Color-wise, I feel like my other palettes that I have similar things in it as well. So I think I'll give this one to her. This one is brand new. This one I bought off of Shop Miss A, Amuse Cosmetics. These colors really intrigued me, so I wanted to pick it up. It was $1. What can you do? My bronze and baking palette, yes, I'll be keeping that. And my blush palette, I'll be keeping that. How am I going to organize this? This is the Cover FX Contour Kit. I like Cover FX. They're cruelty-free. They're vegan. That thing is just going to keep falling. I actually won this in a contest, and I've only used it a couple times. I feel like I should try it out again. I don't think the colors were suiting me very well, but I'm going to try it again and see how I like it. If not, I'll keep going. This is the N Deep. So, now, I think I should just put all these back in the drawer. Maybe that's why I'm having a hard time. Like I said, these are Coastal Scents Makeup Geek palettes. Pretty much they're single shadows, but I pretty much made my own palettes out of them. And I do like to do dupe videos or try to find dupes for new palettes that are coming out that if you can't afford to go out to the store and purchase new palettes and you have a lot of single eyeshadows, maybe you could just use your single shadows to make a similar look. So these are all of mine. Can they go this way? Will they fit that way? I can make them fit. I have a blush palette that I'll put back in here. Another blush palette from BH Cosmetics. This is a 10 color, I'm sorry, this is a concealer palette. Palettes here, these are Lime Crime. I believe these were limited edition. That's pretty much the only reason why I got them. What is it, 5 color palette. And they're really pretty. They're very fun. Why do I think I'm only supposed to have one protector? So I'll hang on to this. And then this is the other one. This one's more of like the pastel. This one kind of reminds me of the Pastel Goth palette. But it's Lime Crime. This is Makeup Revolution Cover and Conceal. I'm going to hang on to that one. I'll put that back there. This is BH Cosmetics Wild Child Baked Eyeshadow Palette. I really like this one too. I reach for this one every once in a while. This one, I feel like I probably could part with, but I'm going to hang on to it. Let me put it in here. Other one. This one's Makeup Revolution Death by Chocolate. I feel like I've only used this a handful of times. That's what it looks like. It's really pretty, very muted colors. I think I'm going to try to do a couple more videos with this, and then after that I'll just give it to Shayna from Makeup Revolution. This one's very similar to the other one. This is another one that I probably can pass on as well. So I might do a video or two with this and then pass it on. So I want to try to be able to put some of these in here. These are the ones that I just purchased. This is it's my Ray Ray BH Cosmetics collab that they did. I haven't tried this one out. I have a new palette from BH Cosmetics, the Contour palette. This one I purchased a while ago. I still reach for this one as well. This is a Makeup Revolution, their Highlights palette. I don't know if all this will fit. I want to try to get as much in the drawer. I think that that's all that might fit. So I only got rid of a couple shadow palettes. Let's see if the drawer will close. Ah! Okay, that closes now. Let me see if I have any more. Hold on. I'll show you really fast the palettes that I can't fit in the drawer. I probably should take some of my blush palettes out, but I have the Kat Von D Shade and Light Eye. I have this blush palette from Coastal Scents. I use that almost every day. I have the Take Me to Brazil, the original Carly Bible, Take Me Back to Brazil, the deluxe edition of Carly Bible, I have the Foiled Eyes from BH Cosmetics. That's the 28 color palette. The Foiled Eyes too. And then I have the Smoky Eyes 28 color. And then I have this one. This is the BH Cosmetics Studio Pro. Like I said, this is very similar to the 350 palette. So I think I'm going to see if I can get a comparison video going up. But until then, I'm pretty sure just from looking at it, that's what I think. So these ones are the ones that were staying out on my desk. And I think I'll put them back there. So I'm able to close the drawer. And I said I don't like palettes, right? I've gotten back into palettes. I just purchased a whole bunch more. Why would I do that, right? And I think once those come in, I will purge out the ones that I said I'm going to give away, like these Makeup Revolution ones. And did I have another one that I said? Makeup Revolution. The other Makeup Revolution one. So I can make some room for the newer items that are coming in. And yeah, I have a whole nother drawer, 2 drawers up, that's my eyeshadow pigments, my glitters and stuff, and we'll go through those in a minute. But hopefully you guys like this. This one I might have to like retouch again to make a little more room for all the stuff that's coming in and what I already have. But I did a pretty good job. I got rid of, what, 1 full palette, the 3 Kardashian Beauties, a Wet n Wild, and a NYX. So not too bad.